lost on the dusty air. A finger on the trigger and a sly little grin, a mystery that's tangled in the towns of sin. The wild bunch whispers as the saloon doors swing. The yellow rose of Texas, she makes the gold rain. From Boudoirs to Brothels, it's always the same. The money and the power play a dangerous game. With a pistol in her garter and a plan in her mind, she's the queen of the West, leaving dust trails behind.
Jamie here with Country Diggers. Welcome to the Speakeasy. Today we're going into boudoirs and brothels, the intimate world of Wild West women, and this series is rated PG. Parental guidance suggested, may be unsuitable for younger children, so beware. All right, this is by Michael Rutter, and today is going to be a short story, Working Girls on Army Post. All right. All right, Working Girls on Army Post. As a rule, working girls were not officially allowed on U.S. Army bases. However, such regulations did not stop the flow of trade. Company commanders frequently sidestepped or blinked at official mandates. Regulations allowed a post to hire laundresses to wash the men's clothes. While there were certainly honest women in the laundry trade, often enlisted men's wives, a good number did a thriving business after hours. Perhaps it was more than coincidental that laundress quarters were often near enlisted men's barracks. On the frontier, a laundress was a euphemism for an army whore. Like the laundry women, the Army also hired nurses, nurses in parentheses, who did a thriving business in the venal arts too. According to the military laws and rules and regulations for the Army of the United States, the qualifications were few. These women could not be infected with the venereal disease, or they were dismissed. A post also needed a general store, but the Army wasn't interested in daily mercantile management. Thus, the Army contracted a store called the Sutler Store to a private concern. While the store was subject to military regulations, it wasn't uncommon for the proprietor to take liberties. If the post commander was lax or disinterested, in addition to selling pocket watches, tobacco, pocket knives, and shaving gear, many store managers branched out into more lucrative ventures. Sometimes women under the watchful eye of Sutler store management would set up shop on the premises. At other times, the store would regulate the extracurricular services of the laundry women. As long as the activities were low profile and didn't draw attention, some officers felt this was the best of several evils because the men were less inclined to stray from the fort. While there was a pretense to follow regulations, West Point etiquette was quickly replaced by frontier pragmatism. As case in point, Captain John G. Burke was traveling through dangerous country with a group of soldiers. Bork, B-O-U-R-K, Bork, Bork recorded in his diary that his sense of military propriety was offended because a chief clerk was traveling with Molly Shepard, a well-known prostitute. He felt this was stepping over the line. This job proved a bad choice for Molly. The small band was attacked by Indians and Molly was killed. Bork mentions her in his journal, but because Molly was a working girl, she was hardly mentioned in the official report. If that is an interesting story, the story of Molly Shepherd. They don't know for sure if she was killed during the Indian attack or by this clerk she was traveling with. They got attacked by the Indians, and they claimed that this clerk was like making it all up for some reason, and he killed Molly, or the Indians actually did attack them, and him and Molly survived, which the story goes, and then she was shot and killed, or she lived a few years and died from her injuries or whatever. And it's really a mystery right there, because they really don't know. They really don't know what happened right there, and that's kind of a mystery. But anyway, it's interesting. The Molly Shepherd. That's interesting. Y'all go read it if you want to. It's interesting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you back soon.